Let's discuss. Let's go there with sports agent and attorney Eugene Lee and Eldridge Recasner, a former LA Clipper and now a board member with the NBA Retired Players Association. So, gentlemen, welcome to both of you.
Thank you for having me.
Eldridge, I'd love to just...
Thank you for having me.
Let me go straight to you. You played for Donald Sterling. Do you find, watching these different snippets from this interview, do you find his apology authentic?
Not at all. You know, once again, he disrespects Magic Johnson, and he says, if I offended anybody. So I don't think he's being sincere at all.
What else about what you've heard doesn't ring sincere? What did you wish he had said?
You know, initially I wish he just would have came out and admitted that he said it and apologized to all the players. You know, you've had a guy who's been an owner for over 30 years. And to just completely come out and disrespect not only the black players, but Magic Johnson in his own city of Los Angeles, was just real hurtful to me as a former Los Angeles Clipper and as a former member of the NBA. So I just really wish he would have came out and apologized from the get-go. But now it seems he's trying to cover his tracks and make up for it, and it's not coming off very well.
Eldridge, here's the flip side of this, which is there are, you know, years back documented discrimination from this man, yet people continue to sign on to the Clippers, to play for the Clippers, to coach for the Clippers. Why do you think that is?
Well, number one, it's a job. I know in my particular situation, I didn't hear about all of this stuff back when I played, and I can't honestly say that I saw racism when I was there. But I wanted to play in the NBA, and the Clippers offered me a contract, so I took it. So I think it's a situation where it's employment for a lot of people. And, you know, we had heard the rumors about him being cheap, but as far as being racist, I had never really heard that.
Okay. Okay, so rumors aside, Eugene, to you, because you have to think that Donald Sterling had some kind of, you know, kumbaya, if you will, with his team of lawyers ahead of the sit-down with Anderson. You know, what to say it, how to portray himself. But when you listen to the clips that I have seen, I mean, this man seems pretty unfiltered to me.
He does, but the question then becomes, if a person is wrongly accused of a crime, you immediately want to defend yourself, immediately. So why then did Donald Sterling take over 2 weeks to come out and issue his apology?
He says he was emotionally distraught. That's what he told Anderson.
He may have been emotionally distraught, but in my opinion, the damage has been done. I think the damage is irreparable here.
If the owners, right, this is still the big if, they need the 3/4 majority for the owners to eventually say you're getting the boot. So if they vote and force him to sell, did it sound to you like he was saying he won't fight it?
He seemed a little more submissive in this round of interviews, but I think, again, the point to remember is that the NBA is a private organization. It has a constitution, it has bylaws. If fair market value is paid for Donald Sterling's team, which I assure you it will, and there is just cause to force the sale, such as the economic ramifications to Clippers employees, and more importantly, the monumental PR disaster for the NBA, then I think that they will emerge victorious if he takes it to court.
And listen, this whole thing could go months and months. I mean, they could be in legal limbo. Eldridge, let's just fast forward to October. Training camp starts. Let's say they're still in legal limbo, and Sterling still technically owns the team. Even though he's been banned for life in the NBA, this man still is the owner of the LA Clippers. What do Doc Rivers and the players do then, do you think?
I don't see Doc Rivers staying. I don't see Doc Rivers staying probably either way, but I definitely don't see him staying if Donald isn't removed by the start of next season, along with Chris Paul. I'm here in Seattle, and along with Jamal Crawford. I think those guys are highly insulted. I think they take this very, very seriously. They were put in a tough situation this particular time because of the playoffs. I think if this would have been a regular season game, they probably wouldn't have played. But they've worked hard all year to try to achieve a goal of winning a championship, and I think that's the only reason that they're participating in it at this point.
Okay. Eldridge Recasner and Eugene Lee, gentlemen, thank you so much.